Attending an SB19 concert is more than an evening of entertainment. It's a life-changing experience that goes beyond the music. The magic begins the moment the lights dim and a distinct beat fills the air. You feel it in your chest, a rush of excitement and connection that starts an unforgettable journey. For fans and newcomers alike, a night with SB19 is a powerful communal experience, where each song, dance, move, and fan interaction builds a loving, supportive community. Even the most reserved audience members leave feeling part of an extended family. Uplifted, inspired, and forever changed SB19 members. Josh, Stell, Ken, Justin, and Pablo radiate contagious energy on stage. They've perfected their craft to deliver performances full of emotion and precision. What sets these concerts apart is not just the choreography or vocals, but the emotional authenticity shared between the group and the audience. SB19 can transform a stadium of strangers into a single, breathing entity. Thousands of voices sing along, and a sea of light sticks and waving hands forms a stunning visual symphony. In these moments, the audience understands this is more than a performance. It is a shared human experience. One of the most transformative aspects of SB19 concerts is the deep sense of community that emerges. The devoted fans, known as ATIN, truly embody the meaning of family. It doesn't matter where you're from or your age. At a concert, every attendee is part of this extended family. People who would never have met otherwise find themselves crying, laughing, and celebrating together. Friendships form instantly when someone nearby passes a lighter or a phone with a flashlight on. By standing together, clapping, and singing every lyric, the audience creates a bond that lasts long after the final encore. SB19. Concerts feel transformative because of the band's commitment to authenticity. Each song conveys genuine emotion, personal stories, and empowering messages. Fans are moved by themes of hope, perseverance, and self-discovery. During a live performance, these messages are amplified by the stage lights and intensity of the moment. When SB19 performs a ballad about chasing dreams or overcoming adversity, it's common to see an entire arena in tears, not just from the music, but because many fans see themselves in the story. Hearing lines about turning pain into pride or chasing the stars, fans often stand taller, feeling energized, and confident. Concerts also celebrate Filipino pride and creativity. SB19 has captured the hearts of Filipinos and a growing international audience. Their success is a source of national pride, and attending a concert can feel like a profound cultural moment. There's a strong sense of unity when people hear songs like Alab or Go Up and realize they are part of a movement in P-pop history, proud to be included. Even non-Filipino fans feel inspired by how SB19 embraces their roots and shares their culture globally. At these concerts, the audience celebrates diversity and inclusion. Everyone is welcome to experience the joy together, forming bonds beyond language barriers. Another transformative aspect of SB19's concerts is the positive energy that fills the entire experience. The lights, the sound, the intensity of live drums or guitar, every element sparks passion and excitement. Everyone in the venue jumps, dances, and sings from the first note. This physical expression of joy impacts both mind and heart. Endorphins are released, stress melts away, and even someone having a bad day can temporarily forget their worries. The electricity in the air reminds you that you are free to let go, express yourself, and belong. These concerts can leave fans feeling empowered long after they end. Many describe the days following a show as uplifting, carrying the positive energy into daily life. Someone who felt invisible at work or school may return home with renewed confidence. A person facing personal struggles may find inspiration from a message they needed. For many, the transformation is about hope. These concerts remind fans that they have a community that believes in them, and if SB19 continues to dream big, so can they. SB19's live shows often include moments that break the barrier between stars and audience. The members speak candidly about their journeys and struggles, making fans feel deeply connected. They may reach out, giving high fives or taking selfies with lucky attendees. Every wave or smile from the stage seems to say, "We see you, and you matter." These small interactions humanize the concert experience, transforming passive listeners into active participants in a collective story. Above all, SB19 concerts are transformative because they provide a safe space for emotional expression. Loud cheers, synchronized fan chants, and waves of colored lights create an atmosphere where fans can be themselves. You might see someone holding a homemade sign about how a song changed their life, or a group of friends in band colors planning their own choreographies. In this environment, creativity and fandom thrive. When the show ends and the music fades, the audience feels united and confident, knowing they have shared something special in many ways. SB19's concerts show how music and community help people grow. Fans leave with renewed gratitude, grateful to SB19 for their music and to the community for acceptance. These concerts are epicenters of positive energy and transformation. They remind us that being a fan isn't about idol, it's about being inspired to become the best version of ourselves. SB19 often sings about belief and perseverance and live on stage. Their words feel like a personal pep talk to each listener if you haven't been to an SB19 concert yet. Imagine walking into a room filled with thousands who clap, dance, and believe just like you. Imagine feeling every beat as you sing along to a familiar chorus. Imagine the glow of 1,000 lights as everyone waves their phones and you're part of something bigger than yourself. That is what it means to go beyond fandom, connecting to a greater purpose through music. By the end of the night, you won't just have watched a show, you'll have lived and felt it, realizing this is more than a performance, collective human experience. If you enjoyed discovering why SB19, concerts are more than just shows, they're transformative journeys. Hit the like button and subscribe to Starwave for more stories like this. Thank you for listening and keep shining with SB19.
Let's be real, fandoms usually clash, but right now, something unexpected is happening. SB19's ATIN and Stray Kids STAYs are quietly teaming up, not to feud, but to dominate AA 2025. With SB19's recent surge in recognition and their surprising collaborations with international esports fans, this cross-fandom alliance is making waves, proving that in a numbers-driven competition like AA, strategy and unity can outweigh rivalry, turning heads across both the K-pop and P-pop worlds. This isn't about who screams the loudest or posts the most viral tweets when an award show depends on fan votes. It becomes a battlefield of strategy, endurance, and precision. Fandoms no longer clash with drama or fan wars. They battle with spreadsheets, voting schedules, and perfectly timed mobilizations. Recently, both ATIN and STAYs noticed their energy waning and votes spreading thin, while facing massive multi-fandom blocks that operate like clockwork. No matter their dedication, voting separately was only leading to burnout faster than progress. Making it clear that alone, they couldn't keep up, instead of pushing harder and burning out. Both fandoms made a smarter move. They paused, zoomed out, and asked the question that changed everything. What if we combine our strengths instead of competing alone in the same categories? That simple shift from rivalry to collaboration sparked the early formation of the SB19 x Stray Kids Voting Alliance. It wasn't born from desperation, but from strategy. Not because they had no choice, but because together, their chances of winning suddenly skyrocketed. So why these two fandoms? It's simple, their strengths fit together perfectly, like puzzle pieces completing each other. STAYs bring global firepower, massive reach, lightning-fast mobilization, and voting waves that surge numbers almost instantly, impossible to ignore. ATIN, meanwhile, are endurance experts, steady, focused, and running relentless, never-sleep voting cycles that keep scores climbing even when others slow down. Combine the explosive power of STAYs with the unstoppable consistency of ATIN, and you get a fandom alliance that's not just strong, it's virtually unstoppable. The result? A powerhouse strategy. STAYs dominate the categories where their sheer numbers shine, while ATIN take the lead where steady persistence pays off. Together, they've created a system where one fandom's strength covers the other's weakness perfectly. It's clean, efficient, and surprisingly balanced. What makes it even more effective is that both fandoms share a crucial trait. They're insanely organized and know how to make noise online. When they rally, timelines shift, trends spike, and the digital world takes notice. This alliance didn't happen because the fandoms suddenly became best friends. It wasn't a let's team up because we love each other moment. It was pure strategy, built on logic and efficiency, and that's exactly what makes it so powerful. This isn't fan service or a feel-good online gesture. By merging their efforts, both fandoms instantly scale up. Voting numbers spike as two highly active global communities push together. Cycles stay consistent because one fandom picks up when the other rests. Exhaustion eases since the load is shared, and their chances of winning multiple categories soar. On top of that, their combined presence on international platforms becomes impossible to ignore. As both communities amplify each other's voices, here's where it gets even more fascinating. SB19 is riding a surge of global attention. They're showing up in London media, getting mentions across Austria, and even appearing in Indonesian esports news thanks to their Honor of Kings KIC music artist role. P-pop rarely reaches these spaces, and now people are noticing. Stray Kids, meanwhile, already dominate the global stage with massive streaming numbers, lightning-fast fan mobilization, and an online presence that can shift trends overnight. Combine SB19's rising international wave with Stray Kids' established momentum, and you don't just get a small boost, you get a tsunami of voting power. This isn't casual collaboration. It's a strategic power shift that could redefine how K-pop and P-pop fandoms unite during award seasons now. Take a moment to zoom out, because the bigger picture makes this story even more intriguing. Cross-fandom alliances aren't new, they've been around for years, but they've become far more common recently. And for a simple reason, award shows are more competitive than ever. Gone are the days when fandoms tried to win just by being the loudest. Now it's about strategy, organization, and smart coordination. Look at BTS ARMYs and TXT-MO as one of the strongest cross-fandom relationships out there. Whenever BTS or TXT face overlapping award seasons, both fandoms quietly synchronize voting pushes, streaming goals, and hashtag campaigns. It's never dramatic, it's purely strategic, boosting visibility and strengthening their collective impact on rankings. Then there are ONCEs and MIDZs. Their collaboration didn't happen overnight, but once it did, it became one of the most effective alliances in recent fandom history. Twice and ITZY fans learned to split categories, rotate streaming hours, and support each other's comebacks. Realizing they weren't competing, they were building a bigger safety net for both artists during intense award seasons. And of course, Carrots and ATINs are perhaps the closest example to what SB19 and Stray Kids are doing. These fandoms didn't just vote together.